going to try one thing here so you can just at least see how the tuck lock patterns work. And hopefully this is actually recording. But basically I'm tucking the shirt into the rubber platens here so that it gets a nice hold down. Gives me a nice flat taut surface. I'm going to get rid of these little crinkles right down here. I'm going to tuck my garment in. A lot of people don't do this. Me personally, I prefer to have everything concealed in under here. So my shirt's all ready to rock and roll. I am going to adjust the head height just a little bit because this is a long sleeve shirt and it's a heavyweight shirt. So let me go over now back to the rip and let's see what the computer tells us. So the computer tells us that this job is paused. Basically, night mode activated. Press start button to cancel. So I guess this thing fell asleep on me while I was doing some other stuff. But as you can see, both of my jobs are paused because I need to go ahead and press the start button over here. So night mode is now canceled. And this basically is ready to rock and roll. I've got my axis set dead in the middle, so I'm not raising one side versus the other. And I'm going to go ahead and put this shirt through. And we have no obstructions. And I am going to raise my platen just a hair. As you can see, the head's nice and close. Actually, it's a little too far away. I'm going to drop it just a bit. I like to keep a you can see in there, I like to keep a pretty tight gap when I'm printing, this type of artwork. You can also see it's a little off level. So while this is going on, I'm actually lowering that right hand axis. So now I've got a 100% completely level surface here. There we go. So what's happening right now is our white ink is printing. You can see this is the Bell Kept Mod 1, my baby. So what's taking place right now is the white ink is being laid down. This is our underbase. Quite frankly, we really don't need a white underbase for a gray shirt. I probably could have gotten away with printing this direct on there without a white underbase, but because this actual graphic is so detailed, I went ahead and decided to use the white underbase. Now the white underbase is done. It's pulled it back in, it's wiped and cleaned its head, and here we go. We're jumping right into our color now. Here's another angle. You can see the gap. You can see the head doing its thing. And again, this is a heavyweight jersey, long sleeve tee. And let me see if I can get you a viewing angle right in here. The beauty of the mod is that you can see what's going on at all times. And here's our color being laid down right now. I might actually do one other thing when I'm done. I'm going to let this shirt kind of speak for itself, but I may come back and throw down one more set of color on this, and I may do that only because I really want this shirt to scream. And since the color ink is not thick like a plastisol ink, you really don't have too much to worry about. It's not going to turn out, like a transfer garment being super duper thick. So anyhow, we're just about done here. It should be spitting out any minute, and it should be one beautiful print. Let's turn around and give you a peek of this. Let's see if I can get it. Here we go. We'll go from one side to the other. Now that, and I don't know if the camera's doing it justice or not, but that is really a tight print. Now what I'm going to do, and again, I'm only going to do this because I want to saturate this. I really want you to get an idea of some of the things that you can do with this press. I love this. This is a perfect garment. It's a sellable garment, so who knows, maybe I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to go ahead and run one more set of color on here. Let me pause and head over to the computer.